So just a heads up, some of these notes are missing, so I'll fill in as I go. We're going to talk about indirect proof and triangle inequalities. So first, let's just write the opposition of each of these statements. Opposition is the negation. Extra credit word for today is snow. Extra credit word. So if you tell me snow at the beginning of class outside by the door, you get some extra credit. Okay. So it is snowing outside. The opposite or negation is that it is not snowing outside. So we're just adding the word not. Okay. My favorite food is pizza. So the opposite is my favorite food is not pizza. Okay. Now, which two statements contradict each other? So I filled this in, sorry. Triangle LMN is a right triangle. Angle L is congruent to angle N, or triangle LMN is equilateral. Well, two of these can't be the same thing at the same time, so a triangle cannot be right and equilateral at the same time, so these are the contradiction. Okay, so we're gonna do first steps in indirect proofs, and they're also called proofs by contradiction. I mean, what happens is two statements will contradict each other, therefore you can prove that something is true. Okay, so we're gonna write the first step in this indirect proof of the given statement. Our given here is missing, so our given is that we have triangle ABC, and I need to fill in here that triangle ABC can have at most one right angle. A first step in an indirect proof is taking the proof and you just write the opposite. That's it. That's all you have to do. So we're going to say that triangle ABC can have more than one right angle. Okay. So on the test, all you have to know is to write the opposite of the proof. Okay. So write the first statement for an indirect proof that a scaling triangle cannot have two congruent angles. Well, we're trying to prove that a scaling triangle cannot have two congruent angles. So the first step would be the opposite. So we would say a scaling triangle has two congruent angles. Okay? All right. Now we're going to talk about triangles and their sides. Okay, so if one side of the triangle is longer than the other side, then the angle opposite the longer side is longer than the angle opposite the shorter side. Okay, so if you look here, AB, so side AB, is greater than side BC. So then we know that angle C is bigger than angle A. Okay, so their opposite angles correlate with how long their sides are, and that's very important to know. Okay, so triangle larger angle theorem just works backwards. So if one angle of the triangle is larger than another angle, then the side opposite the larger angle is bigger than the side opposite the smaller. Okay, so here angle A is bigger than angle C, so that means BC would be bigger than AB. Okay, so here 5, find the sides in order from shortest to longest. Well, let's find the sides, right? So our shortest angle is angle R. So if we go across, that means side ST is the smallest. Okay, so ST is the shortest, so that's less than. Then angle 30, or 30 degrees. So that goes with RS, so that's the next. And the biggest is going to be RT. Okay. All right. Now we need to find the sides of DEF in order from shortest to longest, but we only have 2 of our sides. But we know 3 angles in a triangle add up to 180. So if we do 51 plus 47, and then subtract from 180. I know it says negative, but I just did it backwards, so that means it's 82 degrees. So my smallest angle is 47, so my smallest side is DF. And then the next biggest is going to be EF. And then the biggest is going to be DE. So all you do is just figure out which ones are bigger, and that's how you put it in order. So again, now we're going to list the angles from smallest to largest. So the smallest side is PR. So you draw an arrow to its angle. So angle Q is the smallest. Then we're going to do angle P. And then we're going to do angle R. So these are less than signs. Sorry, I don't want to confuse them with angle signs. All right, last part. So triangle inequality theorem. The sum of the two smaller sides in a triangle must be larger than the largest side to form a triangle. Okay, so here we go. We have to take the two smaller ones and make sure they're larger than the bigger one. So 4 and 9 are smaller than 10. So 4 plus 9 needs to be greater than 10. 9 plus 4 is 13. That's greater than 10. So yes, it's a triangle. All right, 9. Two smaller sides, so 8 and 9. 8 plus 9 has to be greater than 10. So you take the two smaller, has to be greater than the bigger. Sorry, that's 18. 9 plus 18 is 17. 17 is not greater than 18, so no triangle. All right, again, two smaller sides have to be bigger than the third side. That's equal, so that's no triangle. Okay, that's it.